Welcome to this review of JustCloud, one of the top providers on our website. If you're interested in a written review, you can always look at www.bestbackups.com. We've got a detailed written review on that. And you'll see that JustCloud is one of our top providers. That's because they provide unlimited space for quite a good price. Their software is pretty easy to use. Not something for power users, but definitely for me it's fine. And it's got all the features that I need. And they also offer a free trial, which is nice. So let's take a look. I'm just going to sign up straight away, and then we can see what the software looks like. Let's take a look at the site a bit later. So all I need to enter is my name, email, and password. So pretty simple. And then just enter, create an account. Pretty nice. And we're off. Already the file is downloading. And this woman's just started talking to me, so I'm just going to pause that because it's a bit annoying while I'm trying to talk. So file downloaded in about seconds, so that's a pretty small file. Quite impressed with that. Obviously they support Windows as well, but what I quite like is I don't have to select which operating system I want to download. They can obviously see I'm using a Mac, so they just let me download the Mac software straight away. Some providers, you need to actually find the Mac software, and it's quite annoying. So here's the install. 152 kilobytes on my computer. That is not very much. I mean, some software, I think the biggest one I've seen is 30 megabytes, so that's quite a bit more than 152K. Okay, just give it admin access. So it's installing pretty quick. What you should know about JustCloud is that it's probably the same provider as JustCloud and MyPC Backup and Backup Genie. They do seem to have very similar software, so while it's installing, I'll just make that clear that they've got different pricing models and different brands, but fundamentally it's the same. Okay, I'm just going to log in now. JustCloudBackups.com. That's my old website, by the way, but we've got a new domain as of today, bestbackups.com. And password. Next. So just logging in now. And yes, I'd like to back up pictures, desktop, documents, downloads, nothing else. That's fine, but obviously you can select custom folders. Let's just close this ugly window. So this is kind of the front of the, or kind of the panel of the account, or the software, sorry. So right now I'm doing a backup, but I'm just going to pause that because there's no point. So the software has all these tabs at the top. Just going to look at those in a second. Obviously here you can see how your backups are going. They've got a drag and drop option. Now what that means is, obviously if you're doing backups, one way to do it is to just select my documents folder and it backs up all the files in my documents. Another way is kind of the Dropbox way, where you just got an actual folder that's online, and same here, you can just drag files in and it'll back it up just like a folder. So kind of the software gives you a mixture of the Dropbox and the automatic backup system. My files, I do believe that's going to open up the browser. Yes, it's going to go to my control panel. I'll take a look at that later. Let's go back to the software. So with my files, well actually I'll show this. You can actually access your files online, which is quite nice. So you don't necessarily need to install the software to take a look at your files. Restore. Obviously here you can restore the files. Sync folder is actually the same as the drag and drop. And then the settings is what's going to be interesting for us. So quite a lot of settings, just going to go through those so you can see what they've got. You can do scheduling. If you've upgraded your software, you can actually do hourly backups, but for the free trial it's daily and start manually that's available. And obviously, if you don't want the software to back up at a random time that's kind of predefined, then you can define one yourself. So that's quite nice, kind of a standard feature of backup systems. Selection, here you can obviously select a manual folder that you want to back up, but let's just keep it on documents. Okay, this is just a bit of an advanced feature. I'm not sure if it's quite necessary, but yeah, if I've got a zip file open, then it lets me back that up as well. You can also set what the maximum file size is that you'd like to back up. So if you don't want to back up 200 gigabyte, no, sorry, 2 gigabyte films, then you can exclude those. Bandwidth, it's a very important feature. If your ISP restricts the amount of bandwidth you can use, then obviously you don't want to be uploading a gigabyte every day. So you can throttle the limit of how many uploads it should do. File types, you can exclude certain file types from uploading, pretty simple. Authentication, you can log in with a different account if you want, I guess. Here I'd like to use HTTPS because it's a lot more secure, so obviously you can select how secure your uploads are, but I think if you're uploading personal documents, it's better to use HTTPS. And obviously power and CPU, if you're on a laptop, you might not want the backups to be running when you're on battery power because it'll just drain your battery. So you can kind of turn that off, pause backups when running on battery power. So that's the software, pretty simple I think. You can take a look at it yourself once you've downloaded it. Yeah, so not for a power user, but generally pretty happy with the software, very simple. Let's take a look at their control panel. So obviously you can access your files online. You can also change or select different devices, and you can also share files. So this is quite good. Kind of they're branching out into the kind of Dropbox type of file sharing. You can refer friends, get some free gigabytes, get 100 megabyte for each person that joins, and you can actually get let's see, bonus space. I'll show you the options. You can get a gigabyte for every paying member. Yeah, so this is nice, kind of gamifying the system. So you can upgrade your account, obviously 250 gigabytes or more. Complete the startup guide, you get 125 megs. You can connect a mobile device, 100 megs, share a file, 75 megs, link to Facebook. That's pretty good for them because they can post to your Facebook about JustCloud, tell Twitter about us, 50 megs, import your email contacts. Most likely they will tell your friends about JustCloud, so be cautious with that. Add a phone number, add a mobile number, and add 1 gigabyte for every paid user. Yep. So pretty good. Let's just try and look at their pricing models because I think that'll take us there. Here we go. So it's showing in euros because I'm in Europe, but what you need to know is it's the same amount in dollars in the US, so obviously Europeans paying more for whatever. We always pay more for everything. Premium, that's their kind of apparently the most popular one. You get 250 gigabytes of storage, which I think is enough for pretty much everyone, for kind of home use anyway. 100% automated, so they monitor the files that you've selected, and if they change, then it's backed up automatically and you get money back. So obviously the more you pay up front, the better deal you get. For the premium, it's $4.95 or say $5 per month for 2 years up front, but if you only pay for 1 month, then it's $8. Going down to home, I mean, it's only $1 less, but you're getting a lot less space, so I'm not sure if it's worth that dollar, but we're going to look at unlimited in a second, and that's the price of that is pretty good as well. So yeah, especially 2 years up front, it's only 50 cents per month that you're saving, so I don't know, I don't think home is that good really. Unlimited, so you can get unlimited space for $10 a month if you pay monthly. I think that's a pretty awesome deal, although I can say Carbonite do actually offer unlimited space for half that price, but you can only back up one system, so it's whereas here you've got multiple devices. And $7 if you do it over 2 years. You can pay by Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, so you've got all the typical options, pretty nice. And oh look, all these awards that they've got, that's nice. Okay, let's go back to the control panel. Nope, that's the download. I need to press back. Okay, my account. Obviously, you can modify all your details, and you can drag files into the sync folder from your browser as well, which is pretty nice. Okay, I think we've pretty much looked at everything. Let's take a look at their Facebook. Okay, now they're wanting me to post. I didn't actually want that. Let's take a look at their actual Facebook. Sorry, this is outside of the video, but I've just clicked on their link. So JustCloud shared a link on Monday, so they've got a few comments. So generally quite an active page on Facebook. Let's have a look at Twitter. "135 tweets, last one on the 1st of October, so that was 3 days ago. Yeah, you know, they keep active on Twitter. Although I don't really see them answering any questions, but maybe they don't get any. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they really monitor for users. I can see someone answering a question here, but generally a bit less active than some other backup Twitters that I've seen. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's just see if there's anything else interesting on the actual website that I wanted to show you. Oh, yes, there is. On their page, they have this little secret link, and you can get a big discount if you click on that. So definitely look out for that secret link, because you can get a 35% discount on your price. I guess that's kind of just this fun thing that they did. Let's see what awards they've got. OnlineStorage.com, you know, lots and lots of review sites gave them top backups, so very good. Let's just have a look at the help center quickly. So they've got video tutorials, which is obviously very nice, and you can contact her. You can run they've got a speed test. They've got contact support. So generally a well thought out support center. Let's have a look at the questions. I think they've got answers to pretty much every question that you might have. So yep, they definitely thought about everything. Yeah, then they've got business plans. But I'll take a look at that later. Reseller plans and affiliates. So that's generally the way JustCloud looks, and you can check out our written review again on www.bestbackups.com. You know, we've got plenty of reviews there, so take a look at those, and if you like one of the sites, then sign up.